Hey, Uni, can you hear me okay, honey? How's it going? Oh, goodness sakes. My gosh. Can you hear me okay, honey? Ooh, I'm feeding back. Hang on. Lisa, good morning. Simon, good morning. Hang on, I'm feeding back. So I'm streaming from my living room. So I apologize if this sounds wacky and off of the scope of everything. Gosh darn, Janelle, good morning. Merry Christmas, Lisa. Simon, my little love, hang on a minute. I'll give you your wrench. Hang on, Simon. Whoops. Hang on, baby. There you go. So let me go through here and say good morning to everybody. Janelle, good morning. Merry Christmas. Lisa, Simon, Sticks, my love. Okay, Sticks. What's going on? Where'd all my monitors go? Moderators. Susie, good morning. Merry Christmas. Robert, good morning. Uni, good morning. RC, good morning, doll. Sticks again. Tawanda. Oh, yeah, I'm iced in pretty good here, Tawanda. How about you guys? Yep. Haven't been getting anything. No mail. Oh, well, I take that back. I saw the mailman last night at about 9 o'clock go through. But no, nothing. We're kind of frozen here. Yeah. And, but I want to wish everybody good morning. I got banned off of TikTok yesterday for, here's what I don't like about TikTok. If somebody doesn't like you over there, the trolls over there, all they have to do is report you. And yeah, they'll ban you. And then you've got to, yep, exactly, Twanda. Then you've got to, what do I want to say? Then you've got to, fight the ban, which is what I'm doing right now. But anyway, 24 below zero. Oh my goodness sakes. That's terrible. That's terrible. So anyway, Mr. B, I've been thinking about you, honey, and I'm gonna thinking about little Rosie, and we're gonna play a little part of little Rosie. Today is her heaven anniversary. And give me just a second. It's a very hard time of year for me. Little Rosie's little fairy garden that she made me right before she passed away is up here by my son's ashes, where I can see them both. And yeah, Janelle, me too. So in remembrance of her anniversary, I'm gonna play something for y'all. Hang on if I find it. Hang on, guys. Yeah, it's a tough time of year for everybody, I think, just not me. And so, you know that I love you, and I'm thinking about you, honey. So with that being said, I'm going to play a little bit of something for all of you. Little Rosie, for all of you people that don't know, Little Rosie was somebody very, very special in our community. and we lost her to cancer at a very young age. She had the most kind heart. There wasn't anybody that she would not accept. Well, maybe a couple, take that back. But she was a sweetheart and she was a fighter. So I'm going to play this. And here we go, guys. Let me know that you guys can see this, okay? And we'll start playing it, okay? Yes, she was a blessing. She sure was. She sure was. Yes, she was. So anyway, here we go, guys. Hi, Miss Christy. Hi, everybody. And we go. Please let me know.
I love you too. lips like a lemon drops.
This is probably one of the harshest things I've ever had to do. When I spoke with her on the phone today, she gave me permission to record her. And these were her words.
Hey guys, it's me. I just wanted to let you know I think I got my work done. I think I'm all finished. So I think I'm going to go home and get some rest now. So I'll see you guys again soon. I love you.
I love you. Okay, guys, so let me stop the sharing. Oh, goodness. You know, Coastal, hello, babe. How are you? I'm so glad that you made it in here. Mr. B, you know that my heart and soul is with you right now. And know that you're loved by a lot of people in here. You know what I'm saying? You never know when the last day is going to be. So for all of those that you love, tell them. Tell them. You know, the older I get, the more I realize how short life is. Hi, Anne. And what can happen just in a snap of a finger. I didn't want to get on today because, you know, I've been pretty emotional. And that's the one thing you don't want to show on here is your emotions. But I will tell you one thing. I've never been more proud than to know these people that, like Mr. B and Ethel, little Rosie. I've never been more proud to walk with her through her journey. She needed people that loved her. She had it rough over here on this platform. A lot of people doubted her. A lot of people doubted her cancer. A lot of people doubted what she needed. And I got to say, I'm proud. I'm proud she stood strong. You know, just a flash in time, right, Simon? Right. So, hi, Paula. Yep, hashtag 9 cents. Yep. Oh, Lordy, Lordy, Lordy. She was one sweet little girl. I'll tell you what, she loved everybody unconditionally, except for a few people she had a hard time and a struggle with. And I'm not going to name those people. They know who they are. But yeah, some people just cruel. Janelle, unfortunately, that's just the way this platform goes. You know, a lot of keyboard warriors. But my whole point is, life is just way too daggum short. And honest to God, you know, people use that all the time. We're cool, and I won't forget that, right, Paula? They were. One of them is still on this platform, as a matter of fact. The other two aren't, but one of them is. Yeah, people say, oh, that's said all the time. Life is too short, but I'm honest to God, folks, it is. Yeah, it is. And you got to say you love people. If you love them, tell them, because you never know when you're going to see them next. And it's important. I haven't been getting on because it's emotional time of year for me. But I wanted to get on today. And every year I wanted to get on and just remember little Rosie, just remember her. So, sit here with you listening. Oh, fried pickles, I love you too, honey. I love you too. Mr. B, I hope you're doing good. I know you're working your butt off. Coastal's another one that used to be over here all the time. He got ran off this platform and he's been deathly ill. So Coastal, I love you, babe, and I hope everything's going good, and I hope you have a great Christmas. Papa, hello. That's right. No, tomorrow's never promised. Yep. I do too, Creations. I do too, sweetie. Yeah. Yeah, she was one of a kind, one of a kind. Here she would be in complete pain, and somebody would want to talk to her, and she would just listen and give him all kinds of love. And here she was going through her own struggles. She didn't care. She didn't care. So, yep, there's Coastal. Yeah, he's been through hell. He got the old corona. Now he's suffering with long hauls. And he's been really sick. Almost lost him a few times. Showed their true colors, good or bad, during the whole time with Rosie. A lot of cream rose to the top, and some sank to the stuff below. Whale poop, Paula. Yeah, we do miss Coastal. He had some great streams. He had some great talent streams, great contest streams, and yeah, he was a Hazel. Good morning, honey. Coastal was a great person to have on YouTube. He did a lot. He did not like the drama, and he did a lot of great content. And now he's no longer here, cruel people in this world, cruel people. But I'm so glad to see you in here today, Coastal, and Mr. B. My mom died suddenly at 52. I cry so often. I'm sorry you lost your friend. Oh, and I'm so sorry for your loss. Yeah, doggone it. Yeah, and I'm so sorry for your loss. Yeah, to lose your mom is hard. Yep. They were the best, weren't they, Hazel? They were the best. Simon is on a bullshit train. He is so full. He's so tired of the shit. I got caught up with the wrong. It's okay. Life goes on. Yes, it does, Coastal. We love you, though. We love you. Yep. And that's what's going on right now over here too. There's a big I don't know what to even call it, a group of people. I'm not going to name any names that have come over. Hear about Coastal on his last legs. Oh, Donna. Thank you, Creations. Thank you. Somebody get that here. I'll do it. All right. Sorry, Coastal. Let me see. Hang on, guys. All right, so let me get that taken care of. All right, there we go. Back to the program. If any of you happen to run across that again, do me a favor, just grab the URL and send it to me, and then we're gonna, be able to do a lot more with that. Hey, Dick Pickler, Merry Christmas. Okay, good, Coastal. Yeah, just grab the URL and then we'll take care of it. YouTube's working on that. So, yeah, things just, I know, Lisa, they do. They do. Yeah. They do. So anyway, grab the URL, please, guys. Oh, Lordy. Yeah, smack them out of here. Anyway, let me get back to the story. We'll just ignore them. Yeah, guys know what to do. Thanks. Just send it to me. Everyone, and wishing everyone a Merry Christmas. Mr. B, I hope that you have a wonderful Christmas too. I do. And send my love to the kids, please. And much love to you. Nancy, Merry Christmas, honey. Merry Christmas. Thank you, Paula. Thank you. And so anyway, there's a group of people. We've got some people that are new to YouTube coming over from Facebook, and their heads are getting a little bit too big, So I'm laying low. I'm staying out of it. I'm staying out of it. And we tried to help them and tell them what they should probably do to make things better, and it didn't want to happen, and it started all over again last night. I'm just kicking back. I'm just going to keep lurking. Oh, good, Mr. B. I'm glad to hear that. Good. Mean people on here, but a lot of good people too. Just got to find them. Exactly, Christy. Honey, that's right. And we know what the good people are. We've been around here long enough to know, and you know what? I'm going to go back up here. Let me see. Donna Atwood, fuck off. Fuck off. How about that? Piece of shit. MAGA, whatever the fuck your name is, fuck off. I have a story to tell you about unkind people. I'm editing the video now. It should be up tomorrow. Oh, good. Good. I'm telling you what, Sticks. I get so tired of fucking people, Anyway, I'm just not putting up with it no more, I can't wait to the first of the year. They're going to start working on these people like this. So, and after the first of the year, guys, you can't put up your PayPals anymore. Can't do your Venmo. Can't do your wish list. Can't do that. So, Mr. B and family. Oh, that's so sweet, Nancy. And so, Janelle, thank you very much. I really appreciate that, honey. And I hope everything is going good for you. So after the first of the year, there's going to be a lot of things going on and a lot of changes coming on. But anyway, all in all, everything's been good, going good. I've been over on TikTok. I do a live show every morning over there. And I've been doing, I usually do D Live and over here both. Deb, how you doing, sweetie? I hope you're feeling better, honey. I know what you're struggling with, and God bless you, you know. So, Coastal, we'll just change your name, baby. You can come back in here anytime you want. You're one of my heroes. Love you, sweetheart. No BS, spirit. Oh, Dirk, thank you so much, honey. Well, I don't know. I haven't been on lately. Like I've said, you know, it's a tough time of year for me and for a lot of people as well. I'm not nobody special, to be honest with you. Hello, Zach. Please don't tell everybody subs or anything. I really don't care. So we're not here to promote your channel. So thank you. And anyway, it's a tough time of year for everybody. You know, some more than others. Getting some bacon and things done for the holiday. Oh, cool. Cool. Oh, I'm telling you, Deb, I'm telling you, being on oxygen is a pain in the ass. Be careful so you don't trip. I know, Coastal. I'm just protective. You know that. I dare say you're incredibly special, many of us. Oh, Dirk, thank you so much. Heather, good morning. Good morning. So I hope everybody's ready for Christmas. Here's what's going on over here. I'm actually, for the first time, going to be hosting Christmas Eve dinner. Yes, I am. And bless my caregiver, you know, I cannot stand at the stove for very long or lift heavy things or be around the stove by oxygen, right? So, and a total annoying with which enjoy. Oh, poor Odette. Is that all you can do? Is that the best you can do, honey? Is that the best you can do? Oh, poor Roget. Oh, my goodness. You got to come back with something better than that. Could somebody grab that IP for me, please? Or that URL for me, please? Thank you. That's good, though. Poor regret. So anyway, my caregiver, I got a ham, put the ham in. We got that all cooked. I got potatoes. I've got that all ready to rock and roll. And yeah, so I made some dip, got the chips for that. And we've got about 6 adults coming and kids coming. It's going to be great. It's going to be great. And right, Janelle? Oh, that's hilarious. So anyway, it's going to be a good day. So today what I'm doing is I made a bunch of, thank you, Paula, made a bunch of, what do they call that? Check mix stuff. And bagged that up for a bag for each one of my guests and for my neighbor. And I'm getting everything ready to rock and roll. Got my table pulled out, got my plates out already. I've got everything. If I do it a little bit in increments, I'll be ready to rock and roll, you know. And yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited. Got the kitchen table, chairs out here in the living room with my TV trays all ready to go because my table's not very big, you know. And thank you very much, Heather. Yeah, I got this. I just, you know, do it a little bit at a time. Then what I'll do, Christmas Eve is when my dinner is going to be. I'll just put everything and warm it up and it'll be all ready. Well, thank you, Dirk. You too, baby. You're taking Sissy for a hayride. How much fun will that be? Dadgum, that's going to be fun. Yeah, but I don't know if anybody's going to come. It's so icy here. I mean, we're talking really bad ice. The Amazon driver the night before last said, I can't even go up some hills. He said, I'm gonna have to go back with these deliveries because I can't even get up the hills. So it's bad. Good morning, Winky. Good morning. So anyway, yeah, and I've been watching the news. Oh my gosh, some of these people are getting slammed with this weather, and I feel for them. Paula, how's your weather up there? Where you're at, honey? Are you snowed in? Simon, how about you? Are you guys snowed in? Debbie, are you snowed in? Janelle? I know Sticks isn't. Winky, are you? No, you're down more south. You're not snowed in. So who's snowed in? I've heard there's some places that are 25 below, 30 below. Let me see, what is it here? It is 29 degrees here, so I can't complain compared to some of y'all. It is starting to get bad here. Stitch, good morning, baby. Is it getting bad there? Flooding all around, freezing rain, ice on the way. Yeah. No snow, just Flagstaff. You snowed there, right? Yeah, I forgot that you were down in Arizona. Many power outages around the country. Oh my gosh, I need to look. 7 inches of what? Oh my gosh. Well, I hope you all got food and you're in. I mean, if you have to be in for a few days, I hope you guys are settled in. This is nothing to mess with. It's pretty dangerous weather, in the single digits tonight. Yeah, Mr. B. Yeah, how's that puppy doing, Mr. B? High winds, top of it all. Oh my gosh, Paula. Hey, if anybody wants to come up on panel, let me know. I'll definitely put a link out there. I'm heading out soon to shovel the slushy snow before the freeze. Yeah, Stitch. Sticks. Hi, Irish. Merry Christmas, honey. Much love to you. I love the dickens out of you. Always help at the Salvation Army, but this year the doctor said no. I'm always dressed gingerbread girl because of the costume. I think my hubby ratted me out. Well, you got to be careful, honey. I saw you in your costume, though, on Twitter. That's pretty daggum cute. Oh, -15. Oh, my gosh. Yeah, I was watching, where was I at? On Twitter or somewhere, people saying their pipes are freezing and they're without water. It's gotten really bad. They're not driving anywhere. They're snowed in. Some people are iced in. -33 with the wind chill, -7 is actual temp. Oh my God, creations, that's terrible. The size of a horse now. She isn't little anymore, right? Yeah, she's what, a couple of years now or a year? Oh my gosh. Nancy, I want to make sure I send Merry Christmas to you and the family, Angelo and the kids, and I'm sending my love. Simon says trees down due to weather winds that hit this morning. My God. Yes, that's right. The homeless, the pets, and heat keeps breaking. Oh my gosh. Flights are being canceled. Yeah, they are over here too, honey. Deb says National Weather Service said weather we're getting is once in a generation storm. Wind gusts up to 70 miles per hour, up to 3 feet of snow. Buffalo in winter is such a joy. Not, she says. Oh my gosh, you guys. Yes, and Janelle's right. Please remember the homeless. If you have any extra blankets or if you have any extra food or, these homeless, the animals is what I feel for. There's people out there that don't give a shit about animals. They can get up and walk away. They've got them chained up outside. Please bring in your animals. I feel so bad because mine are sitting here curled up on a blanket and nice and warm, you know? And it just breaks my heart to think that these poor animals are out there, you know? You know what? Prayers unheard. That right there says about your demeanor and up in your brain, that just how mean you really are, and you even admit it. Me saying meaning stuff isn't a crime. You mean mean stuff. You don't even know how to write. What is wrong with you? What is wrong with you in saying this kind of thing? What, you dislike somebody that much that you got to go in and try to hurt them? What does that prove? What does it prove? You're not blocked yet. What does it prove? Well, you are now. That's a crying shame that people like that got to go in and try to hurt somebody. For what? What is your point? Thank you, Nancy. There's not much you can say on here that'll hurt me anymore. Used to. No, I didn't mean IP, by the way, smartass, URL, and I corrected it if you thought or read or heard me correctly. So anyway, yeah, the poor animals. I watched on Doodoo. I'm sure you guys have seen that channel. Some of these poor animals, they're just starving to death out here in the cold. Breaks my heart. And the homeless the same way. And there's elderly out there. Always said, love one another. That's right, Mr. B. That's right. Yeah. Yeah. That's what she used to always say. I just think it's a crying shame people got to be that abusive. Can you imagine what their home life is like? What kind of, it just shows me what kind of people they really are. Such bad lives, yeah. Hey, Brantley, how you doing, honey? How's it going? Well, you know what, Brantley, people just can't stand. I would like them to come in here under their real name, you know, under their main channel name, but they won't do that because they don't have enough guts. That's what I think is hilarious. But there's a little gal down in Texas. I bet she knows who she is. I bet she knows she's been one of them that's been bullying me for a while. Come to think of it, she even looked up my private information. Imagine that. Yeah. Drop you a link. Okay. I'll give it to you in Twitter. There you go. Leave water pipes running a little to prevent frozen pipes. Oh my gosh. Yeah. I just, you know, exactly, Brantley. Exactly. Yeah. Hey, Deborah, thank you. Merry Christmas to you too. What are you doing? What are you doing? Good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm doing good. Is it still morning where you're at? Hang on a minute.
Uh,
Oh, it's
Yes,
almost it's noon.
I was going to say it's about 20 minutes till noon.
Yeah. So you guys have got the bad weather up there, huh?
Yeah, well, the sun's shining right this minute. We're in between like bands of rain, but we've
Uh-huh.
been under flood watch since yesterday because we had
Much love, Deb. Thank you. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you. She's leaving.
torrential downpours all day yesterday.
Oh, Jesus.
And then we've got high winds coming in. Well, there's the cold front's starting to move in now. And then we're supposed to get down to like 11 or 12 degrees tonight, or 7 to 11 degrees tonight, depending on where you are in the DC metro area. And then 70-mile-an-hour winds. But our ground is so saturated here. I'm really concerned about with ice, the weight of ice on the trees, even more so than the wind being uprooted and going over and crashing into houses and stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. It's
So
and I don't think it's over for you guys, is it? Aren't you guys supposed to be getting some more?
we're supposed to get some more. It's like the calm between the storms right now. The cold
Right.
front's in right now. Because
Oh my God.
it was in the, I want to say around 50 degrees yesterday.
Uh-huh.
Supposed to be, it was like 50 degrees when I woke up this morning. And it's like temperatures are tumbling, the wind's picking up.
Oh my God.
Supposed to
what
get more
Deborah
rain
Groovy
and
says.
snow.
Look what Deborah Groovy says, Paula. Negative 30 degrees when the wind blows here in the Midwest. It's heading east.
Yeah, that's what's
People
coming for me.
People might have to put off their Christmases.
Well, they're telling people to stay home here because we're supposed to have ice. We're not supposed to get snow. We're supposed to get ice. And I would rather drive on snow than ice any day of the week. Because, with ice, you just got, even if you got 4-wheel drive, that means you're just got 4 wheels that are slipping.
Right. Oh my God.
And there are so many people in this area that do not know how to drive because we have so many people in this area from other parts of the country that don't get this kind of weather. Like anybody from like Florida that's up in this area right now, they are like, they don't know what they're doing right now.
Yeah.
Although I was talking to my buddy, my little brother that goes by Hell Saint on here.
Right.
He told me that even in Northport, Florida, which is down like Tampa-ish, it's closest to, I think, Sarasota, Florida, that
Right.
it's supposed to be down to like 27 degrees there tomorrow night, I want to say, or tonight. And they're afraid that they're going to because this is like prime orange season. They're
Yeah.
afraid they're going to lose the orange trees.
Oh my gosh. Well, yeah. I mean, 40 below zero. Can you imagine their area? Any kind of, anybody can't be out and doing anything. Tomorrow, good morning. Merry Christmas. Coastal said power outages there already.
Mm-hmm.
So, guys, this is getting really, really bad. It's almost scary. I'm going to run to the restroom real quick, water pills. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Thank you.
So guys, are you guys all, having anywhere to go or for Christmas? Are you staying home? What are you guys in the chat doing? No, Ann, we're not, we're not used to that brutal cold. It's just, ugh. -36 wind chill. Blech. Oh man, Irish Dragon Lady, getting the snow on top of the ice. That is just, a recipe for disaster, It is a crazy temperature drop. I mean, especially here. Yeah, Janelle, it doesn't take long to get frostbite at all. Especially, we have so many people like in this area that have immigrated from, Central America and stuff. And, they don't necessarily have the, real heavy coats and the boots and stuff like that for folks like folks do, around here. We don't have to use them that often, but man, when we get them, it's awful. Going to your godchildren's house for the first time. That's also awesome, Lisa Frugal times. Heading to your sister's for Christmas. It's just cold if your car starts. Yeah, I had a new battery put in my car earlier this year. It's like, so, but I made sure I charged up my solar generator. I've got the other generator ready to go. My dual fuel generator. I've got the portable butane and propane heaters ready to go in case that, it starts in case my main furnace goes out. Cause I'm lucky. I have an older furnace that does not have an electronic ignition on it, and it's natural gas. So it doesn't need electricity to keep, Anyway.
I'm back. I'm back. Hello. Yep. Oh my gosh. Yeah, so anyway, let me go right here. Ooh. So anyway, it's everybody's iced in or snowed in,
Just about.
Yep.
I know that I'm not going anywhere. I mean, I was supposed to go see the grandbabies on Sunday to see, because Colton had emergency surgery last Sunday. That poor baby. And I'm not going to do it now because the weather's just going to be too bad. It's like, it's supposed to be nothing but a solid sheet of ice here Saturday and Sunday. So I'm just,
yeah. Well, and that's just the way it's going to be. I mean, we don't have any control, obviously, over the weather. So people just got to do the smart thing. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Steve-O, hello. I was thinking of you this morning while I was eating my bacon. I have snow in Michigan. Well, Robert, dadgummit, you can keep that snow. I don't want any more of it.
I was going to say, I'm just going to hibernate until spring and just, not come out. I'll tell Walmart, just leave it on the front door. Thank you. That's how I'll do my grocery shopping. Because this shit's too cold. I don't deal with cold well at all.
Yeah. My poor caregiver, she had to take her kids about, I think it's about 70 miles to their father's for Christmas Wednesday. And she said the roads weren't good then. And then, of course, she had to come over here yesterday. It was just a solid sheet of ice. And God bless her. I was surprised she even showed up for work, to be honest with you.
Well, good work ethic for her then, because a lot of people wouldn't have bothered and they'd, left you hanging.
Exactly, right? But she did her due diligence yesterday. She busted her ass. She's
Aw,
home now until Monday, so let's hope things get a little bit better, you know. But
exactly.
yeah. So I was the hell was it I was watching? Dadgummit. What the hell's going on with this Idaho 4?
I
Does
don't know.
anybody know?
I don't know.
Yeah, because you know what? I keep hearing that there was somebody supposedly that'd been watching him. I haven't gone back into anything really and listened to any of these crime stories. Nothing. I've just been terrible about it.
Yeah,
Terrible.
I haven't been keeping up with that case either. I think it's
Yeah,
somebody.
so I don't know.
I think it's somebody they knew.
Well,
what
yeah,
I
that's what I was kind of leaning towards too. It's got to be somebody close by, but I don't know. I haven't been keeping up on it, to be honest with you. So anyway, yeah. Huh.
It is so sad that, people's lives are so miserable, but they have nothing better to do than to try to bring down a live stream to remember a friend that we lost. That's just a real sad statement about their lives.
Yeah. Stay in. If you have to work, call your employer to see if they are open. And if any employer says repercussion for call, report in to the employment office. Right. Hey, Margarita. Hello, everybody. Looking at the ex-boyfriend. Oh, is that what they're looking at, Janelle? Holy crap. Really? Which one, Janelle? Do you know? Well, you know what I did for all four of my great nieces and nephews? It used to be back in the day, I'd give them, like last year, $25 each for, Christmas. And they're between the ages of 4 and 9, all four of them. And so what I did was I just went to the Dollar Tree, Dollar Genital, and I got 4 little gift bags, probably about 4 inches tall. And I filled them with, and I got 4 bags of candy, and I got 4 glow sticks and 4 little, the slime stuff that kids play with. And I got, filled those bags. And that's their Christmas this year. That is their Christmas. So, yeah, that's what I'm doing this year. And hopefully they can come over. And if not, I'll just put all the food back in the fridge. And when they can come over and get their bags of food, We'll do Christmas a different way. So, I don't know. I just want everybody to be safe.
Troll, I think you need to get your witches straight on here. I'm not fucking witches brew. Thank you. I'm a real witch. I'm not witch brew. That shows how stupid trolls are. You can't even troll the right fucking person. That's how stupid and lousy and verbal you're like. You can't even troll the right fucking person. Do I even
God.
Do I sound like a male? Because Witches Brew is a goddamn man.
I can't help it. I can't help it. I have to sit back in my chair and relax and just watch them come in. That's all you can do. They're ass.
I'm telling you what, that just shows how fucking stupid you are. I'm sorry for dropping the F-bomb, but darn.
Hey,
if you're gonna troll, do it correct. If you're gonna be a troll, be like Stitch, get your shit together first, and then come in with guns blazing. Otherwise, sit down in the naughty kid corner, open up your stocking full of coal, and fuck off. Thank you.
You know what? That's going to be a hard word for you and I stop saying as of the first.
I know, dude. I got to get it out of my system. Fuck, 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 fuck. Okay, I'm done.
Yeah, they're gonna really be coming down hard on a lot of people.
Well,
I
there's a
don't know
lot
how
of other
these channels
stuff
are gonna
coming
make it.
on. They are going to be coming down on creators, harassing
Mm-hmm.
other creators,
Mm-hmm. Yep, 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 yep,
trolls,
yep.
and they're also, the external links. Rumor is the external links might come back because
Right,
there was a big thing. Because like in my description box, I use like Google Docs for like my teaching notes and stuff. And
right, right.
I will post links to Google Docs with stuff out of my book of shadows for my members.
Mm-hmm.
So I told them, I was like, man, you're going to be blocking your own damn product because it's a Google product, but it's not a YouTube product.
Right.
And, a lot of people on here link out with external affiliate links. That's how they make most of their money. They don't make their money from AdSense. They make their
No.
money by sponsorships and affiliate links.
Yeah, and I was reading actually yesterday, I believe, where Google's putting just ads on people, whether they're monetized or not.
Right. I knew that they were starting to roll that out.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Well, people were complaining, saying that they weren't monetized, and that there was ads on their channels. But I don't know what to say. It's going to be tough come the first of the year. They won't be able to put their PayPal. They won't be able to do any kind of testing. They're just really coming down hard on these people.
Well,
And,
and a lot of it
okay.
they should. And a lot of it they should. Because,
Yeah.
It's been in the terms of service that you have to use their approved links, right? How long is
Right.
it? And PayPal and Venmo, direct links out, aren't approved. I can't remember the name of the one. Like you used to have to do links through StreamYard, if I remember correctly, back in the day.
Mm-hmm.
And but external links have been banned for, you're not supposed to do it for a long time. And, some people are getting kind of cute, it's not a link, but it's a QR code, or it's a this or a that or a something else, or you go out to link out to something else, and, a lot of the bigger creators have their own websites and merch and, Teespring stores and everything else. So
do you remember back in the day do you remember back in the day the old Hangout streams?
Yeah.
Do you remember all that?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that's been a few years ago, right? Jiminy Christmas.
Yeah, because we haven't used Hangouts for over a couple of years now, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Because that's when we had to start using StreamYards and Zoom and OBS and everything.
Pretty nice. Yep. Yep, exactly.
Right, Nancy. And people won't be able to talk about the same person over and over and over again. There are certain content creators who all they do is just sit down and talk crap about other people or talk about other creators.
Right.
And it's one thing to have a commentary channel. It's another thing to do nothing but sit there and belittle everybody around you.
Right, exactly.
And it's going to get harder and harder as a content creator, and it's like, it's almost like,
I'm sorry, go ahead.
It's almost like they don't want you to make money. And I think what they're wanting to do, I don't think that they've thought the repercussions through all the way. And the only way that they will is if people you know, like you and I who have done this a long time and have a pretty decent number of subscribers, is to reach out to
Right,
our channel quote unquote contact
right.
and say, listen, did y'all think about this? You need to think about this.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
So, you know, and then to always, you know, send stuff to Team YouTube, because, you know, Twitter was doing the same thing. They were going to block external links to other social platforms, social media platforms, and they had to walk it back because people are like, hey, wait a minute, you know, the only reason I really have Twitter is to tweet out the links to my videos.
right.
Otherwise, I'm not
Oh.
on Twitter that much.
Nancy, do you have the link to that, all the new rules for the new year coming up for YouTube? I don't know if you've got those handy or not, the link, but if you could post it, I would greatly appreciate that. That way, people can kind of go look themselves. And, you know, it's going to be like the cussing. What's going to happen to these commentator channels? What are they going to do? Look how many go after Foodie Booty, that commentate on Foodie Booty, and that's their whole content is Foodie Booty.
Yeah, there are a couple that all they are, they're not really commentary channels, they're troll channels.
Well, they would disagree with what? Huh? Why do you call them that? Welcome back up, and after slumber of almost 2 years, well, they cleaning up, right, Irish? Steve-O? Yep, I agree. I agree. Are you sleeping over there, Paula? Hello?
No, I had to open up the door. Daphne needed to go pee, and it's
Oh.
cold well digger's ass outside. And
Yeah, both my kids are waiting to go out and go poop, and they're both shaking like a dog shit in a peach seed, and neither one of them want to go out in the cold.
I can barely get my old guy Oki, who's 12, he'll be 13 in March. It's like he'll get his front paws out on the back deck and then go to let loose.
That's okay, man.
And
Right?
pee, but he pees on my floor right inside the patio door. And it's like, dude, get your ass on out the door. It's like, good Lord.
Yeah. Oh, that's okay, Nancy. Steve-O says commentary is still good. However, it will be looked at as another, it's exactly how Leafy is here. Got kicked off second time. What? No kidding, Steve-O.
Yeah, if you make commentary about the same people over and over and over, it's called targeted harassment. But I mean,
Okay,
like, you know,
gotcha.
there are legal commentary channels, for instance, like Ricada Law, Hogue Law, Emily Baker, that cover stuff that's like on the Law and Crime Network. And they made,
Right.
like during the Heard Depp trial, they streamed every day, but they were commenting on the trial. They weren't commenting about the two people involved, right? They weren't.
Okay, gotcha.
They were talking about the proceedings and trying to explain the proceedings. And some of them were flagged by AH's army
No kidding.
for cyber attacks and harassment, and all they were doing was commenting on the trial. So
Seems to
some
me
of
I
them,
heard something about that. Yeah.
Ricada Law got suspended, and man, he had 125,000 subscribers.
Over here
And-
on YouTube?
Yeah. Well, Emily Baker's got over 600,000 subscribers now.
Holy crap.
Yeah, she's like closing in on 700K.
Oh
But
my goodness.
But you know, that to me, that's not targeted harassment because they were running commentary. But you have certain people who keep talking about same events that happened 5 years ago, and they keep slamming the same stuff at that person over and over and over and over again.
Mhm.
You know, it's like, but there are a lot of people who started channels during the pandemic because they got bored or needed extra money or whatever. And
Right.
they don't understand the rules, and they think it's okay to, clip and harass and make shitty comments about people and the way they look, the way they speak, things that they say and like that. These clip channels are going to have a hard time.
Well, look what Irish Steve-O. Now, Steve-O, I was talking earlier about a few new people to the YouTube situation, that their heads are getting a little bit too big for their shirts. And Steve-O's saying exactly what I was trying to say earlier. He said the issue I've noticed is folks just start channels, not really understanding and assume it falls under commentary, but the fact is it doesn't. Exactly, Steve-O, exactly. And they're going to end up getting their channels taken down and then cry because it's happening. You can't just come on a platform like YouTube and assume that you know what's going on and get all huffy puffy about it when you're new to the area, and then say a bunch of shit and think it's all okay. Getting rid of cash apps, etc. Yes, Brantley, they're not supposed to be up here to begin with. Actually, somehow they've let it slide through. Some people need to take a long walk off a shore pier. I hear you with. The cash apps and all that is not supposed to be on here anyway, because what it does is it takes away the money from YouTube. Remember, YouTube gets a percentage off of their super chats.
Yeah, Google takes between 35 and 45%. So
Right.
when you start taking money out of the corporate pocket, they're going to come after you. So they weren't supposed to post cash apps and stuff like that. People are supposed to send their tips through super chats and super stickers.
Yep.
And they've been getting away with it for years. They went soft on the policy, and they haven't been enforcing it because a lot of people ended up dumping links on their community pages, their about page, or pinned comments and stuff like that, or in the description box. And they're really they're going to start putting the hammer down, and they should. I mean, from a business perspective, they should. It's only smart that they would do that, because it's taking money out of the company pockets by creators circumventing the process and posting direct links to their Venmo and their PayPal.
Right. Janelle made a good point too. Janelle said, be careful, everybody. Trolls are using CP to take channels down when you bring someone up on panels. So, a way to fix that is don't post your link to jump up on a panel in the chat. And also, what you need to do is, if you don't know who's coming up and you do want them to talk to them, put you up front so that they're not showing their face. You got to be real careful about that. And they're taking channels down left and right doing that. Steve-O says, let me see. Yeah, YouTube does give up the anonymity rights. When you pull up something like that, and deleting a channel still wouldn't for something like that. Yep, you're right, Steve-O. Absolutely correct. Yep. Well, I think we're going to see a lot of channels taken down. YouTube uses a free service that allows people to stream. What? YouTube, us, a free service that allows us to, yeah. Hello, Kyle.
Yeah, that's right. I mean, YouTube does not charge the creators to post on here, right?
Yeah.
Other than
Right,
they take a portion of your AdSense once you get to a certain level. They don't,
right,
when you first start a channel, they don't charge you a startup fee. And so, just from a business standpoint, they've got to protect their revenue streams,
right.
and
Yeah,
certain portions of Google make a lot of money, certain portions don't. It's like, Twitter has actually been a losing, platform, has never really made any real money considering how big it is. But,
right.
you got to do.
Yeah. Well, look, you got to have $100. What is it? $100 before YouTube will pay out
Right.
in super chats or
Well,
whatever else.
AdSense and super chats and memberships and stuff.
Right. And sometimes that takes a while to add up to 100.
Mm-hmm.
For some of these people. So, yeah, I don't know what's going to happen. It'll be interesting to sit back and watch. I don't know.
So, I have a feeling that there may be some creators who just kind of disappear from the platform because,
Some should.
I was going to say, and there's some that should be run off the platform and banned, and some that have already been banned and IP banned, and
Yeah.
they keep finding ways to come back, and
that's another thing too. I wonder if they're going to fix Steve-O. I don't know if you know this or not, but I wonder if they're going to stop. Oh my gosh. Let's see what's going on here with that. I just got a message.
Steve-O, you're right, because tax season,
Oh,
if you haven't saved up money to pay taxes on your AdSense and your Google stuff, it can make a big difference in your taxes.
yeah, you still got to pay taxes on this stuff.
Yeah, because they don't withhold taxes on it.
Nope, they sure don't. So, but what I was wondering about, Steve-O, have you heard whether or not now this is what I like about TikTok. Once you ban somebody over there, they can't watch your channel. They have to make a new account. Well, over here, you can still watch even though you're banned or they hide you, right? So I'm wondering if YouTube is going to make a difference to whether or not they can't, they'll have to go make a channel. And personally, I think you should only be allowed to redo your channel. Or I don't know what I'm trying to say. Do you understand what I'm saying? Once you're banned, you shouldn't be able to go make a new account. That's my opinion.
I agree. And you shouldn't be able to appear on other people's panels either. Once you've been banned, because a lot of people may get suspended from streaming, a 7-day suspension, a 30-day suspension, or whatever. And then they just go over to a buddy's channel and go over there and stream, and still spew the same foul shit. Or they keep their channel clean and they go spew shit on somebody else's channel and get it taken down. And then they lose their
Exactly. Yep, Janelle, you're right. Please don't take chances in this weather. Heart attacks can happen shoveling snow. Absolutely. Yep. Oh, you won't see me going out anywhere. I'll tell you what.
That
That's for
ice is
sure.
how I blew
Yeah.
my shoulder up years ago at the firehouse. I hit the I had to go to a different place to report that day, and we had ice everywhere.
Uh-huh.
And where I had to report was one of the volunteer-owned fire stations. Well, they didn't
Uh-huh.
put sand on the parking lot, and overnight it had warmed, and then it refroze overnight. And I hit black ice getting out of the car, and I wiped out. I blew out my shoulder, front and back,
Oh, geez.
rotator and labrum. I had a 50% tear on the labrum and a 70% tear of my rotator.
Oh
And
my God. Ow.
my bicep tendon had to be reattached.
Oh
So,
my God. That's terrible. Terrible.
yep. And, it's like,
Failed the appeal. As soon as YouTube finds out by however means it goes back down again. They haven't been IP banning till a certain number of offenses, I believe.
well, we all can
So
think
they
of-
will ban an IP. Okay, so let's look at MFW. Look at how many times she's been back on and made fake accounts, Steve-O. I mean, what does it take? Look at Elbow. Same way, Hey, Ash. Hashtag, yep, exactly. We were talking about her earlier. Ash, thank you. So how many times does it take before they ban their IP, for crying out loud? I saw this one lady in MI take 2 steps outside, and the second step she slipped, hit her back right on this. Oh my God, that would hurt, Steve-O. Trying to get back and forth to work in Iowa. Sometimes we stayed at the hospital. God, yeah, Janelle.
I
Jeez,
cannot
oh,
tell
Pete.
how many times. I mean, not just snow or ice either. It's like, if we were expecting a really big snow or anything like that, at the time, I was still married, so I had my ex was available to,
Right.
quote unquote, watch the teenagers and the animals. And I'd just pack a damn suitcase and I'd say, I'll see you when I see you. I'd get my go bag, load up for
Right.
2 or 3, sometimes 4 days, depending. And
Yeah.
like during Snowmageddon, I didn't leave the office until like 4:30 in the afternoon. I didn't get home 14 miles, 5 hours. I didn't get home
Holy
after
crap.
9 o'clock. And when I left my office,
Wow.
it had just started snowing and I had 4-wheel drive. And it took me 5 hours because of there was like a 35 car pileup on the road that goes into where I live.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Yeah, you just got to be careful. I finally ordered, I got some de-icer and they're going to be shipping it, so I can put it on the back steps
Right.
for my dogs, so that they don't. Lucky, I've got a covered backyard, so I don't have to worry about too much of it, but I do get a little bit of ice on the steps, I know Ash, right? It's been 4 years. I can't believe it either that she's been gone 4 years. It just doesn't seem possible, I don't know. I think of her a lot. I have her little fairy garden up there on the mantle, How many times? Okay, Steve-O said unclear how many times at the moment. They haven't been enforcing that within the last 2 years. Manpower issues. They rely too much on the algorithm system. I agree there, Steve-O.
I agree.
I agree. Yeah. But look how many times MFW keeps coming back and Elbow keeps coming back,
Yep.
It's crazy. It's crazy. But hopefully it'll come out, it'll come out better.
Janelle says, please remember the first responders out in these awful conditions. And
Yeah,
how true. Cannot tell you how many times, you'd be out on the scene, and especially like Christmas time and fires and people setting their decks on fires with their discarded fireplace ashes. Note to everybody, don't put hot ashes on your wood deck on your house. Thank you.
oh my
Fire
God, that's crazy.
Or you don't put it in the right hot ashes in a plastic bucket on a wooden deck. Not smart. Don't put it up against your house if you have wooden, if you have vinyl siding. Vinyl siding is a petroleum product and it acts like gasoline hung on the side of your house. So,
Oh my
but there
God.
were a lot of times, like,
Look at it,
if you were on a fire, you literally had ice hanging off your eyelashes. The guys would be blowing black snot into their mustaches that were all crusted up with ice and everything else. I mean, it's brutal. It can be really, really brutal. And there's not a lot you can do, especially like, if a standpipe's frozen, there ain't shit the fire department's going to be able to do.
Yeah, yeah. Hey, Boston, Bridget. I'm enjoying seeing those videos over there on TikTok of the kids and all those likes and stuff. Gosh, they were beautiful. And how's your dad doing? They took Bridget's dad to the hospital yesterday, potential stroke, and I haven't heard anything more. I hope he's doing okay, honey. Yep. Yeah, much love, Bridget. I just hope everybody has a great Christmas.
Me too. Christmas, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, Yule, whatever you celebrate, just
Yeah, yeah.
appreciate your family. Don't worry about, the stuff and all the trappings and everything. Just be
Mhm.
appreciative. I mean, because when I was sitting down doing my Christmas cards, it's like I keep flipping pages and it's like, nope, don't need to send to them. They're dead. Nope, they died. Nope, they
Oh,
died.
isn't that crazy?
And it's you just get so sad sometimes, but then you got to remember, it's like, you know what? They had a good life. We had good times, and then sit there and remember, what it was like.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah. Well, like I was saying earlier, life is so short. You're going to come up with all kinds of situations where you're going to, I mean, the older you get, obviously, the more people that pass that and that, I mean, it's scary. It's scary to think about it,
Yep.
So,
Old age for pussies, kids. That's all I'm saying. Old age ain't for pussies.
Well, Bridget, let me see. Bridget says they're still doing tests on her dad. So, hey, JK, I hope you have a great holiday. You know what? Your little one's getting at that age where you should be able to have a really good holiday and know what Christmas is all about, right? And Santa Claus and all that kind of stuff. Look at this. Well, listen.
I am
just
basically up your twatter with all kinds of DMs with troll assholes, aren't I?
What?
I said, I am just blowing up your twatter with links to all these troll a-holes in the background.
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
that's what
it's okay.
Your phone keeps dinging.
Jenna, much love, babe. I know we were talking about her earlier, doggone it. Yep, miss her in 4 years. Where's the time gone?
I know.
It's just like yesterday, But anyway, make sure you guys bring in your animals and you keep them warm. And the elderly, check on them, make sure that, they're doing okay. And the homeless, like Janelle said too, So
I took a bunch of
talking shit about me? No, not you, little Rosie. Silly. Too funny, Jenna. So anyway, I am going to probably close this down because, let me see, what time is it? Oh, it's only 9:30 in the morning. Holy crap. Elvis Travels finally must live in the snow this year. Does he even have a place to go to? Is he still living in his van? That's how much I haven't caught up with all that crap. You know? Boy, I tell you what, I sure don't miss him. Woo-wee. No, 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 no. Stop talking about Jenna. She's here.
exactly.
Oh, oh
Yeah,
my God.
it just says more about the trolls. You coming on here to talk about Rosie and what a beautiful soul she was, and then contrast that to the people coming in here and saying nasty stuff.
Well, that's what they want. They want attention. So
All we can do, everybody, just pray for them. Pray for them. Pray for them that they put their feet on the right path.
I want to
And-
know, Jenna. Well, you know what, guys? I'm going to get off of here. I am going to actually try to be productive today and get some shit done. What are you eating there, Paula?
I was eating the last part of an omelet I fixed for lunch. I fixed a Denver omelet for lunch.
Oh, that's cool.
And
That's good.
Daphne is like licking the air around my plate because she can smell it. She can't see the plate, but she can sure smell it.
Right.
No.
Well, you know what I'm going to be working on here is, do you guys remember Drew Peterson? He is the cop that ended up killing his, and now Stacy Peterson is still missing. Do you remember him?
Yes.
So I'm watching. What a dickhead he was. But I'm watching. Let me see. I got some. What are you saying, Steve-O? Let me see. I am dragging so far behind. Have either lunch, 4 games, and not one Yahtzee. Okay, gotcha. But anyway, so I'm watching a show that is actually on, I think it's on A&E, and it's called The Monster in My Family, and it's the son of a murderer. Drew Peters' son gets in there, and it's a full episode. It's like 42 minutes, and they talk about Drew Peterson, and I'm kind of like, want to do a segment on him. So that's what I'm doing is my research on this. It should be a pretty good show. Yeah. So anyway, that's what I'm planning on doing today is try to get my shit together for that so I can give it over there on DLive and then over here, make a little video about it. So I just got to get back into the swing of things. I've been so out of it. And I hope you feel better, Jenna. I get an edible in me. There you go. Speaking of criminals, Uber, you hear about Jared. Yes, I did hear about Jared. Shauna, I love you too. I love you too. I blocked JK here, deserves it. I remember Sweet Meadow was besties with Scott Peterson. Right? This is a different Peterson. Right? I remember, I see somebody said she's over in TT's now. Who was it? Somebody was telling me that she's over there now. Merry Christmas to you, Shauna. Let me see. Speaking of criminals, Uber. Okay, so Jenna, AWP, that blew me away. I've been watching them since the beginning, and it blew me away. But apparently they're still putting stuff up on the channel. So you too, Stitch. Be careful out there, Stitch. So, yeah, Peterson triggered that memory. I hear you, Ash. I hear you. Me too. Me too. Let me see. Yeah, so anyway, AWP, that blew me away, Jenna, blew me away. Now, he was supposed to have gone to court a couple days ago, a week ago. Supposed to have gone to court, but I don't know what happened there. I didn't catch up to it. When I heard, hard to imagine the many faces of a predator can assume, right? Oh, I love you too, Sticks. I have not been able to do that as of yet, Sticks, and I will, honey, as soon as I get off of here. Okay, babe? You know I love you. Thank you. Channel's still putting out content, but it's the other guy who took over, as far as I know. Doug. Doug is a creepo too. I don't like that guy. Never have since he came on. If it's him who's took over. I thought there was unsubbed and haven't watched since, right, Jenna? Well, it comes up on my algorithm thing, you know. So I see it underneath the suggested channels to watch. I'm just blown away though. I'm blown away by what happened. So, okay, everybody. Well, I'm going to get off of here. I'm got stuff I'm going to do. I'm going to watch that Drew Peterson. And I wish you all a very Merry Christmas. And I wish the best for each and every one of you. Don't go outside if you don't have to, if you've got bad weather. Yeah, that's not a great, I agree with you, Jenna. I agree 100%. Come here, Bentley. Come here. Come on up here, baby. So anyway, Merry Christmas to you all, and know that I love each and every one of you. You guys are just great. Thank you for coming in today. I greatly appreciate it. And with that being said, thank you, Paula. I appreciate you coming up here and
Oh, happy to
help
join the
me
fun.
out. Yeah. So thank you, everybody. Merry Christmas to you all. And I love